Hello everyone, Felix here. 30 minutes, yeah, Hallow, 30 minutes. Oh man. Look, okay. Hello everyone. Well, I don't know where to start. Alright. But look, and I'm gonna reintroduce my very late return to streaming after 2 weeks of just pure, I don't know what's been happening, guys. It's insane. Um, Well, I guess I just picked the right game to stream because I've dubbed this my Menhera game, my mental illness. Hold on. Let me see if I can make the I'm gonna make this full screen. And okay, alright, that's good. Scan lines off. Alright. I'm gonna be absolutely entirely clear with you. I am eating right now on stream. I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna delay the stream further. I'm just gonna eat on stream because again, I don't want this to become like a normal thing because I look up to, well, like I took most of the time I eat right before stream, like literally right before. This is not the case right now, and instead because I'm having a steak and mac and cheese bowl from Wawa. If you know where that is, if you know what that is. Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone to make sure everything's running. Because, it's I don't want to foul behavior. Yeah, exactly. Like let me so I have my phone open so I can pull up chat. Um Day 2 room because in honesty, like I am eating on it like I don't know how much like gameplay this is gonna be. I don't know how much like Menhera venting trauma dumping this is gonna be because oh my gosh, a lot has happened in between the last stream, which was my complaining about the boys stream, and right now. Well, again like I am eating on stream again, but I don't. There's the plastic bag of this going on. I don't want this to become a normal thing because I look up to Pippa. Pippa's my Oshi in all this. Like is one of my big inspirations for doing all this. And she doesn't eat on stream unless it's like a dedicated eating stream because she considers it really unprofessional. And I kind of agree with her quite a bit. But I guess like I had to make the choice between getting on stream. Like I had to basically make the choice between like delaying stream even more and basically pushing it to 5 o'clock, or just going on and venting it all to y'all. Because you know what, Pippa Enjoyer Base. Hey, Geratrix. Because okay, to start. I got my lunch late again, as I typically tend to do during stream, honestly. I was stuck on the road, and I just was yelling, like, at traffic. I was yelling at Jill is lost and thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Calm down, Felix. Calm down. Okay, that's a bite of the food. JC Elton's Brain Danger U. Yeah, I remember visiting JC Elton's Danger U. Um, yeah, this was JC Elton's Nuclear Land. This was a big old reference to this was a reference to Deus Ex, and this one is Metal Gear. Let me turn on my fan a little bit more. This is insane. I am sweating up a storm. Thankfully my mic isn't that good. Like, this is one of the times where I'm like thankful that my mic isn't actually that good because I'm using the computer mic. And As a result, you probably, hopefully, can't hear me eating. But but there was mega Christmas tree, a plant. She wants a plant. A hollow plant in memory of a real potted plant. That's very sad. I'll get her that plant. Please click again to confirm. Alright. Return. $800 by then. Jill bought what she wanted, but she'll surely focus at work. Visit Danger U. You can now visit JC Elton's. Hold to unlock. We were looking at the augmented eye, local woman, local hero. 70% of our readers. Yeah, this is like the big charm of, I guess. And you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this. I'm gonna look around, and well, as I look at this, because what happened earlier, something I'll have to get out of the way real quick is during the boys stream, when I received a call from my dad about something going on with my family, with a family friend, and I had to attend to that. That was from my godmother. She lives rather close to me. And hold on, that plastic bag is drifted. And my godmother's husband had died. Now, I was very close to my godmother's husband. I was like, basically, he was like another grandpa to me. I love the guy. I love the guy. It's sad to hear him go. One of my favorite memories is just like, we were at some like some lunch party with family friends, and he was there, and there was one of his friends was there who was like this big aerospace engineer that I was very interested in talking to, but all of us were passing out while my parents and my godmother and her friends were discussing gossip. My godmother's husband and his friend and myself were tossing around the wildest conspiracy theories. He mentioned that White Sands Missile Base has a secret nuclear boring tunnel that goes straight to Washington. And I brought up ace combat theories, and that if this is what they're willing to release to the public, then surely this must be false as a decoy. And he would tell me about how the Apollo 11 astronauts had a direct line to the CIA first before NASA, and that George W. Bush was preventing Ronald Reagan from learning about aliens and UFOs. But he wasn't all that. He was this big into spiritualism, big into Christianity, big into religion. I don't want to trauma dump. I just like to hold on to good memories, because yeah, he was based. He was very based. My godmother's husband, he was very based, and a third grandpa to me. He always described himself as like the happiest man in the world, even though because he was really a fortunate guy. He considered himself the luckiest man in the world for being able to meet my godmother. He was this water treatment plant engineer in his back before he retired. He was in ill health already, but we didn't expect him to die like this soon. We expected it to be a few more years because he had recently gotten surgery, and he was apparently he was doing pretty fine at the time before I'm not familiar on the cause of death, but it looks that he passed away peacefully without pain. One time, this 2024 January 1st, because we always hold a party on New Year's Day at my godmother's house, he pulled me aside and told me that he considered himself he told me the story about having a Filipino friend, because he's white. My godmother is Filipino, he's white. My godmother's husband was white, but he had a Filipino friend, I believe, on my godmother's side. And he told this story about receiving a medal from that friend who was a veteran of World War II and fought as a guerrilla against the Japanese, and he had a medallion of a saint. I can't remember which saint it was. I can't remember what happened in the medallion. but he showed it to me, and he considered having that medallion to be like this really big honor. And overall, he just considered himself the luckiest man in the world at the time, and it was a lot. I don't want to talk about, I don't want to trauma dump anymore, but that was what happened, and I feel like I have gotten a bit over it. Hello, Felix. Hey, Seismic. Hey, Geriatrics Based. I'm sorry for your loss when the family's near. Yeah, it just, admittedly, I got over it pretty quickly because life just goes on. It just happened. It came as a shock to everyone. I love the guy, but it was a lot. It was a lot to process. Now, all this, well, a few other things have happened, and I guess I might bring them up over the course of the rest of the stream, but maybe I'll get back into the game from here. So, Alice Rabbit might be a dog from the Augmented Eye. From Lana Smithy, I think this is the lady that we met in the last time in day 1. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. All this binary code. Local woman, local hero. From Lana Smithy. I think this morning a suicide attempt was, well, I don't think you're allowed to say that on YouTube. An attempted self-termination attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was on the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, self-termination victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Well, I feel like that's gonna come into play later on in this 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. proper reporting, proper news reporting here. Honestly, trying to keep my food quiet and chew slowly. It makes me I appreciate the food more, even if it is just shitty goy slop from Wawa. It makes me appreciate it more. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I decided to eat on stream. Hey, yeah. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. I guess it's one of those cyberpunk foods that as cool as Cyberpunk 2077 is. I know this isn't Cyberpunk 2077. But I would hate living in that world. I know there's cool cybernetics, there's cool guns, there's cool everything, there's cool cars. I would hate living in that world because, isn't 70% of the meat in Cyberpunk 2077, in the cyberpunk world in general, isn't it replaced by, worms? And, mealworms or something like that, because of, a company is using it as a meat substitute. And I would hate that. I hate worms. I have vermophobia in real life, and knowing I was eating that would affect me deeply and mentally. And I think overall, and not just that, I will not eat the bugs. I will not live in the pod. I don't want to do that, and I think I would be greatly affected by that. Can't finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to puke. Blurg, I hope it's put out of sale. Anyways. You know what? It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm gonna start the game. probably gonna go with the same songs that I picked the first run that I did. Danger You. We looked at this last time. Anyways, so we're gonna save again, and we're gonna start the second day of this. All hallowed. Hey Tommy, you will eat the bugs. Bon appetit. Hey Tommy. Hey, we have the gang here. Anyways, so good evening. Hey Jill. Oh, it's Hey Dana. Blah. That's the sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came in yesterday. She left, and well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. She just fuck it, we ball. That's a vibe. Anyway, I like it. She got curious, and you know what? Go ahead. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. Oh, it's Gil. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was God. Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. I guess he got in trouble with the cops there. Hong Kong. Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else, so I guess he has a history with them. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. You'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense this past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. I guess she's just really eccentric. well, Stallone and Demolition Man ate Rat Burger. The Earthworm and Cheese Pasta from, I guess that's from Cyberpunk. Yeah, the future's messed up. I love Demolition Man. I love that movie. Honestly, it's a lot more realistic of a world than I find Cyberpunk. Like, a lot of Cyberpunk dystopias play up how, like, cool and, like, gritty and dark everything is. It's not like that. The world is gonna wind up a lot closer to San Angeles from Demolition Man, I feel. And it's like, honestly, I love that movie, like, both for the action and for the social commentary, because I feel like it's one of the few Hollywood movies that is like, I don't like Idiocracy because it promotes eugenics and it has such a low, it's cynical, it's extremely cynical of people. But with, like, that's why I genuinely don't like Idiocracy. But I prefer Demolition Man, not just because it's an action movie, maybe because it aligns with my views of the world more. Mostly because Edgar Friendly is very much a literally me as a sort of libertarian character who lives in the sewers and eats rat burgers simply because he refuses to eat the bugs and live in the pods and drive electric cars and live in this fake happy version of California, which isn't even cool like the NCR from Fallout. He prefers to live in the sewers. He prefers to eat rat burgers and enjoy what life has, even if it is a living hell for him. And I don't, anyway, I love Demolition Man. Yeah, the future is messed up. Are you all set? Yep. So all right. So this is the So this is the Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. We have Please select a song. All right, add songs from. Let's clean up this. Let's clean all this up. Oh, we have to wait for it to preview. I went for like a different. I might go for a different vibe this time, honestly. Nah, that's too, nah, not like this. Nah, troubling news. Well, why not? Gays that invited. I think we'll go for like something a little bit more upbeat this time. Utemoto. We'll do that. All systems go. What is this one? A more 80s or rock vibe. I guess we'll go for that. What do we? What is that one? Nah, not my thing. Nah, not this one. Nah, that's too much. Hey Renee, Neo Avatar. Let's go for that one. Nah. Maybe I'm just picking the same songs by accident. Nighttime Maneuvers. I think we picked this one last time. Maybe I'll pick this one. And yeah, nah. You know what? We're not doing Neo Avatar. A Star Pierces the Dark. No. Every Day is Night is the best song. Yeah, can you spike people's drinks? No, Howard, you can't. No, no, you can't. Well, I think you like. I think it depends on the. I think we'll go for. Every Day is Night is the best song or Base of the Titan. Snowfall now. The answer lies within. Um. Well, your love is a how every love your love is a drug is the best song, but I haven't been able to find it. It's I consider it to be like the theme song of VA-11 Hala or Valhalla, but you know, nah, that's too much. Dawn approaches. Yeah, with renewed hope. You know what? Sure. Digital Drive. Oh, this is like a vibe song. You know what? Why not? I'm just like picking songs at random. I feel. Not this one. No. No. Yeah, let's go with that one. Skyline. No. Yes. And you know what? Sure. It's a weird collection of songs, but you know what? We'll go with that. All right. Time to mix drinks and change lives. All right, she said it. Hey, he's back. Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Nah, I like the guy. Shut up, Jill. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Yeah, we'll give him a beer. We'll give him a beer. Yeah, traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. One Adelhyde, two Bronson extract. Oh wait, hold on. Let's reset that. Two Adelhyde, four Bronson extract, two powdered Delta, two. I fucked this up. Shit, I fucked this up. Anyways, two Adelhyde, four Bronson extract, 2 powder delta, 4 flanner guide, and 4 karmatron. And oh, what happened to the music? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So all right. So big beer. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. All right. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap who was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here busting your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I can't remember the voice that I gave him, and I'm probably gonna I'm gonna return to the voices later on. Yesterday, I was turning into the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Yes, taste! He's just like Sakana. I love this man. Is that Bill Cosby? Watch out. This man has taste. Absolute fine, grade A taste. Like the gal has a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then. Yes, one of those new fancy King Class TH1A models. So I guess she's an android, or like a sex bot. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way, so they're like a replicant from Blade Runner. Or a synth, Hallowed. He's a synth. She's a synth, Hallowed. I have to go for that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? Maybe it's too loud. What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force from after stealing supplies. He's fucking he's Peacemaker or Peacekeeper from Tarkov, from Escape from Tarkov. Really, that's a bummer. You look a lot like a guy who owes me. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They're openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. So they tried to do this. I guess they tried to segregate like regular humans from cyborgs. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear was that augmented people would become para-hungry maniacs, was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, it does. Like, it's Luddites versus, technocrats. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Yeah, scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess I know without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I would not remember much of. I'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese. The only translator I had was some pizza face pencil neck. Pizza face. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like you suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese. Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, yeah, you're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. Oh yeah, Cantonese, because Hong Kong speaks Cantonese and not Mandarin. It's important to clarify there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to steal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? I am sure on it. He wants a Mars blast, so that's a change of pace. Hold on, Mars... Mercury blast, spicy drink, Mars blast. 6 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 4 flanner guide, and 2 karmatrine. All blended. Spicy, manly, and strong. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember the, the exact way to pull this off. If you can do, hold on, slot 1, slot 2, settings, load, okay. Spicy drinks, Mars Blast, so 6 Bronson extract, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 powdered delta, 4 flanner guide. This is a big drink, I think. 4 flanner, no, 2 karmatrine, all blended. Actually, let's reset that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4 flanner guide, and 2 karmatrine. Yeah, there's not enough space. All blended. Alright, so that is maybe that that's like a highball kind of drink. I like this music, actually. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday. There's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone can use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches! What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems like something I say a lot when drunk. That... This guy's face is like, I love this guy. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs and what? But let me tell you something, there are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. Yeah, huh. But wait, one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. Well, yeah, that's cancel culture. I think we went over this last time because Mr. Donovan here went on about the same thing with celebrities. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. Hold on, is chat broken? No one's chatting. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, though, we had to clarify we're talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forest. Fuck, I'm going to I'm going to the cougars of this city's forests. I know what I'm doing. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Well, see here, Mr. Donovan, we have a thing called hag love, and where I love the hags, where I make love to the hags, ideally. And you know what? I'd apologize to them because I love me some hags. Hello, hey, no one's chatting. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. No, fuck you. No, we need more hags. I want more hags. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears about it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Well, it gets me going. I don't know about you. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Yeah, that's true. You can't win, you will always offend somebody. That's why, honestly, you should go for the approach of, like, you shouldn't care. Oh, I have a Twitter a lot, and, well, as you all know, I'm a bit of a V-tweeter. Well, V-tweeters don't stream, that's, like, the difference. But I do tone down, like, I feel like I've gotten a little bit more brazen. A bit more brazen in my likes and my comments. Like, everyone hates that you can't see a person's likes anymore, and I kind of agree. But to be fair, I feel more comfortable liking things, like putting likes and like commenting on things that I agree with, even if it is a bit controversial. I've definitely picked up a lot on that. I don't want to discuss politics too openly on stream, but I will admit I have gotten a little bit more political in my Twitter account, and I've been a little bit more conversational on there. I do make a lot of conversation. But you can't win, you will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. I remember someone said that the best way to motivate, to motivate people to do something terrible to a guy. A little. I'm waiting for that black hair twink to come back. Which one is the black hair twink? Hallowed. Which one is the black hair twink? Anyways, so. But I remember I remember reading about something. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And that's how people are. Because, like, I remember someone said that the best way to motivate people to do something, like, terrible and attack someone is to tell them that they're doing it for righteous reasons or, like, a good cause. And that way, people will, there is no greater motivator for, they will relish the thought of, like, fighting what they see as the good fight and, like, and taking, like, all this anger and vitriol out on. You've heard it before, but you can, like, the best way to motivate people, like, that's how, like, why people are so easy to cancel nowadays is because, like, it's really easy to do this. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. It's not entirely. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but, like, then again, like, newspapers can be absolutely biased. Hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Oh, that's the girl that came in. That's the lady that came in. The woman. The aggressively woman. I shall not speak further. I know what you really use Twitter for. I just limit you and your replies. Shut up, Alan. Yes, I like looking at pretty women. I make no mistake of that. That's the black-haired twink. I don't. Ugh. What is the black-haired twink? I have no idea what you're talking about. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. I wonder, Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. So, by type, bitter. Bitter, manly, burning. Hold on. By type, oh, let's go for manly. Crevice spike, sour, manly sound. Sobering. A suplex, bitter, manly, burning. A gut punch, bitter, manly, and strong. Something bitter. Alright, so 5 Bronson extract. With 1 Flanner guide, and let's get him wasted as fuck. All aged and mixed. Alright, a punch made of innards. Actually, you know what? Let's make it double big. Alright. All aged and mixed. Gut punch. Alright, this is a big one. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. I'm gonna hit him with hard. I know what kind of man you are. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh! Yeah, that kid, Joel Jean Guillermo. Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know, I feel like I cockblocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. See? We made him drunk. We made him drunk. We gave him we made him a big ass drink and we made him drunk as fuck. And it helped him. He's helping the people around him. I love this. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. Yes, sir. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that mean he'd be off work. I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critic column, it's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you, please come again. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think we have a problem. Don't tell me? Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I mean, you can go on Reddit. I hate Reddit, but you can go on Reddit. You can go on Reddit. There's probably like a white knight veteran who can you can go on I know this universe has its own 4chan, and you can just go on the weapons section of that. You can go on K, and they can you can interview a guy who probably has a military surplus one of these, and he can tell you how to take it off. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will, even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Well, let's hope you're right. Oh! it's It's this bitch! I know who it is. I know this is like this is the streamer kill. There he is, the twink. Dorothy's a man? I thought he was a woman. I thought he was a woman. I know this is the guy that kills this is the one that kills streams. I know this is the one that kills streams. This is the sex bot that kills streams. This is the streamer's bane. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really, man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? You know what? I'm gonna take another bite of my bowl for this. I'm gonna take another bite of my steak mac and cheese for this. It's from Wawa. It's nothing fancy. Guys, I have to be a bit more quiet. My dad is home. And I hope he doesn't call me or anything. I have to tone down the laughter. I have to tone that down a little bit. I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon, and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hold on. I might have to... Hold on, everyone. Have a Cuban sandwich? I'm eating lunch right now. I'm eating lunch. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll eat for dinner. I'll... Dad got me a Cuban sandwich. I'm not eating it. Gillian is the twink. There he is, the twink. Gillian is the twink. That's not a twink, Hallowed. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Gillian isn't a twink, Hallowed. He. I'm outing myself here, okay? Gillian looks like me. Gillian looks like me, except I'm shorter. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only things you see and the other person is invisible. Come again. There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. Well, invisible man type thing. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to their fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. Ayo, ayo. Yeah, I look like Gil. In real life. Well, look at my model. Like, except minus the facial hair, we look similar. I don't know. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Maybe it's like... I think it's a reference to Metal Gear Solid 4, I think, which has already come out by that point. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched out to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make a fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-covered blob. And we Lilims see things differently, so yeah, she's an android, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Oh, who's this? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. All right, so piano woman. I have to talk a bit quieter. I can't let my dad know I'm eating upstairs. 5 Adelhyde. 3, 4, 5 Bronson extract. 2 powdered Delta. 3 Flanergide. And 3 Carmatrine. Got it. All aged and mixed. Yeah, that's right. Piano woman. 1 piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions whenever I'm feeling good or whenever I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. The guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know? Oh yeah, so she's a regular here. If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. Of course, she's gonna go there. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you... Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine, consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend and Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did you do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And when people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's been a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know? White woman, yeah, white woman. What did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why is she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh yeah, just randomly putting on stuff is fine. You find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a. And this, gentlemen, hear me out. This right here, is exactly what happened that caused the downfall of Yugoslavia and why the Balkans is like 15 separate countries. This incident right here, only except it was a man instead of a woman, caused the downfall of Yugoslavia. You see, yeah, that's not a joke. That actually happened. That is why the Balkans are like that. A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know? Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Oh, she's hitting on it. Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. Hold on. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid... Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna leave you with that. Hey, guys, can you hear the news playing downstairs? My dad has turned on the news. Average Serb farmer. Yep, it's that issue. average, average Serbian farmer. Anyways, the guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Yeah, this sounds still good, alright. Yeah, this is why Dorothy is a stream killer. This is why she has that reputation, even well outside of playing the game itself. This is like we But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years. Oh, oh, this is the weird guy from the guy that was looking for stimulation from the first day. That's who Dorothy is servicing. Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he wanted. But last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Ah, it seems she died 4 years ago. Oh, it inserts some like extended commentary about the nature of her, like of her work and VTubing. But you know what? I'm not qualified to speak on that. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. Pippa and her Manhera audience. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Sure. What? You know what? I'm gonna double it. 6 Adelheid. No, I can't double it. 1 Powder Delta, 1 Flanner Guide, and 2 Karmatrine. All on the rocks and blended. No relation to the Hadron Canyon you can see on the roof for every week and every month. Moonblast. Alright. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Oh, man. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory. Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13 and makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade. Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade, so they are like semi-sentient. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through with it? I don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. More commentary that I am, quite frankly, not qualified to speak on. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me half the time, it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine with the way I am. I see. Oh, good evening, Gil. Oh, this is knockoff JC Denton. Jill and Gillen, welcome to. Does it happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. I guess they're like looking for the irony of the visual difference. Impolite to me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey! I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay, then let's get your orders. Next. Oh, that's slot 2. Make both before serving. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Frothy water. Sunshine cloud. Bitter girly soft. 2 Adelheid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And let's get her wasted, bro. Let's get her wasted. On the rocks and blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. And then blended. Sun cloud and then gut punch. The average serve farmer. All right. Oh yeah, that we read that already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I fucked that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 Flanner guide with optional Karmatrine. Let's light up. Let's light up a little bit. All aged and mixed. That's right. Oh, I screwed that one up. 5 Bronson extract. For 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, we'll do a regular. 2, 3, 4, 5. And with optional Karmatrine. All aged and mixed. Alright, so make both before serving, so serve both. Here and here. Thank you. All in order, thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. We went there. I can give you a discount if you pay me for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you, it's not about that. Then go ahead, I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that a DFC Is it true that the DFC 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every... I can't laugh. After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose. Ahem, yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam, their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see, and besides, I've modded myself so much that I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever and becomes a problem from time to time. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gail, I need your girly hands for a second here. I don't have girly hands, I have fat hands. So that's the difference between me and Gil. I have little hands, but I have fat hands. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Yeah, don't worry. Sorry if you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. A Mars blast. Mars. Sweet drinks. Moon blast. Yeah, that's right. Mars blast. 6 Bronson extract. 1 powder delta. We made one already. Hold on. 1 powder delta, 4 flanner guide, and 2 karmatrine. Actually, I don't have confidence in that one. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. All blended. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. Yeah, that's true, honestly. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. Oh, so he's cool, he's like a mercenary. Something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't reach suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire, you? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. Excuse me. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off. You can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss break. Alright. I'm gonna end off here. Because, Thank you everyone who came to stream. It's been a good return to stream, everyone, and I really appreciate everyone coming. Otsu love, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for coming.